Hello, good morning. And myself, I'm Aru David. I'm the regional director for Assist. And Assist, we are an international non-profit organization. We have been doing projects, partnerships in Vietnam since 2007. And Assist has been established for about 20 years. We started off in the Philippines. And I'm happy to speak in this event on January 23rd. I'm not able to be available in person. I'm on a business trip, so I wanted to, share some information about our work with P4G through this recorded video. Firstly, I would like to thank P4G and the local P4G hub led by the Ministry of Planning and Investment. I would like to thank you for inviting us to speak in this event. Of course, I have my colleagues who are based in the event in person. After my this short information session from myself, I think my colleague Ms. Ngap, we will present about the greening cement partnership. Yeah, I'll try to keep my my presentation quite short because it's a recorded video. So Assist, we have been doing several partnerships which are in partnership with P4G and other private partners. So currently we are very active in implementing the greening cement partnership, and some of the past P4G related partnerships are like post-consumer resin market development partnership, which was the one before this one which we implemented. Then there was the blended finance for non-revenue water. So these are some successful P4G partnerships Assist has implemented in Vietnam. In 2023, just in the last quarter, we made in about 3 applications for P4G partnerships. And hopefully they will be successful and we could implement more partnerships in Vietnam. The main purpose of my talk today is to share with you how Assist has been, successful in implementing or getting more P4G partnerships and implementing them in Vietnam. So why Assist was able to be successful in this, making the partnerships receive grant funding from P4G. I would like to share with you about 6 points or six key reasons. Number one, I think there's a clear alignment between Assist focus area, what we want to focus as an NGO nonprofit, and also what is required from the P4G, right? The P4G current focus areas or something on like renewable energy. We have e-mobility, we have water resiliency, we have in the agriculture space like food loss and waste. So those are some of the focus areas for the current partnerships, right? So in the previously we also had some focus areas. Some of these focus areas were very well aligned with Assist focus areas. For example, agriculture is one of our key focus area. Green economy, which basically covers energy, water, waste, is one of our focus area. So there is an alignment. So we wanted to make sure we implement those type of projects and partnerships. So I think that's the number one reason, and that's why we are applying to the P4G partnerships. Second, Assist has been doing something called private sector partnership. We have been doing this since 2007, so where we collaborate with private companies to see how we can use the resources, knowledge of private companies for development purpose, for social and environmental purpose. So this has been a core strategy of Assist as an NGO. So we have over 90 plus private sector business partners. Yeah. So that is somehow it has very well fitted into what P4G expects as a partnership, right? They expect partnerships from private company, government agencies, non-profit organizations to come together to address some common cause. So I think that's one key reason how our approach is. And through this private sector partnership, we have been working with a lot of companies, trying to secure even co-financing grants from different donors, not just P4G, but from different donors. We have got grants for our private sector partners. So I think we have that enough experience already working with private sector as an NGO. So I think that will be the key second reason. Third, in terms of expertise, we have experts who can actually write proposals, especially for grant proposals. You need some expertise on that. I think we have our own in-house experts on that. And this team, we call it as a research and acquisition team. They also constantly look for external grants, right? So we look at what are the grant opportunities existing, and that is how we came to know about P4G when P4G started. But ever since, we have been tracking P4G call for proposals and making applications. So we are constantly looking for donor grant opportunities, which I'm not sure if many other NGOs in Vietnam or even other countries, I'm not sure if they have that in-house expertise and also like the experience I talked about. Do they have experience working with private companies? Do they have enough number of project references? I think those are all important to make sure your P4G partnership is successful, right? So going to the fourth point is, I think once the call for proposal is out from P4G, we study the guidelines very carefully in detail. We do understand the requirements of P4G. We attend the information sessions, we ask questions, clarify any questions we have. So I think that's key to study the guidelines. It's very clear. There's information session. I think P4G provides a lot of answers to those questions. So that's number 4. Number 5, then we start to understand and meet potential private partners, right? We might have existing private partners who are already our partners, or we look out for new private companies relevant to that call for proposal, and we start to meet them, discuss with them, and see if we can work together. So I think that is the 5th point. And the 6th is assist. We write the proposals, right? I told you already that expertise. So we write the proposals by ourselves. We write the application. The main reason, of course, we have a partnership. We have private partners. We have the government partners. But within the partnership, we take the responsibility of writing the application because we know how to do it. Unfortunately, sometimes the business people, the business side, they're very good in doing their business, but when it comes to grants writing, they don't have experience and expertise. So we try to collect all the information, what we need, and then finally we write the proposal. Of course, on the business side related aspects, we get the information from them. So it should be a joint collaboration of collecting information, but somebody should write it down, right? And similarly, NGOs, we don't know much about the business part, or any other NGOs, they are not much familiar with the business part. So we need to collect those informations from the business side, and then we write the proposal. So we need to work together also on this application stage. I think those are some 6 reasons I would say, Assist is quite successful with many P4G partnerships getting approved by P4G. And yeah, we are ready to share in detail to other NGOs. I'm trying to keep it brief today, but we are willing to share and we are willing to help other NGOs also. Yeah. So thank you very much, and I hope we can meet in person sometime and we can discuss more. I think my colleagues will be able to talk more in detail about the greening cement partnership. Yeah. Thank you very much.